Okay, so today I'm going to show you how to fix your shoes, the sole of your shoes specifically. Now, mine I got at Walmart for about $25, and they're already falling apart. As you can see, the sole, just getting big old holes, just falling apart, and I'm not even working outside. I'm just basic walking, walk my dog every day, and that's it. And they're already falling apart. So I'm going to try to fix them today with some hot glue. The hot glue and the gun itself, you can get them at Walmart for about $10, 9 or 10. The glue sticks, they're quite long. I got 24 for like $4 or $5. The glue gun itself cost me about 3 or 4, so it's pretty cheap. It's heating up right now, so I'm going to let it continue to heat up. Now, what you always want to do is have a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper underneath your glue gun, because when it heats up, it's going to drip. It's already dripping right now, which means it's getting pretty hot. So you might be wondering to yourself, why would I fix the soles of my shoes with hot glue? Why not just go get a new pair? Well, sometimes you can't always do that. I mean, right now I don't have any, don't have the money to go buy a new $20 or $30 or $50 pair of shoes, and you may not either right this minute. You may not get paid for another week, or it's not in your budget. So this is just a quick fix. I'm going to probably get some new shoes here pretty soon. I would not recommend doing this on an expensive pair of shoes, specifically over $100. And leather shoes, I wouldn't do this because they have special patches for that. But I'm just going to do this here so I can fix my shoes, because they leak, and if I walk on wet grass after a while, my socks get wet. So figure I'll just fix them and make a video about it. I'm going to try to do this is the first time I've ever done this, so bear with me. I may screw up quite a bit. Okay, first I'm going to try to fill in this hole. Now what you want to try to do is get every little hole, if you got this problem, or if you're trying to fix it, the glue stick fell out. Try this again. Alright. Like I was saying, you want to try and get every hole sealed, because you want it to be somewhat waterproof, so when you walk through a puddle or wet grass, you're not going to get your socks all wet. What I'm going to try to do is fill this in here. It may not look the best, but how often does someone look at the bottom of your shoes? Not very often, unless you're kicking them in the face. So, alright. Now, of course, you're going to get these string, hot glue. I call them spider webs all over the place, but, you just pull them off later. See, I can't fill this entire cavity with glue because I go through like 3 glue sticks just doing it. So I'm just going to try to glue around the edges and get a good seal. I have to hold it for a minute until it cools it off and keeps its hole. Hold that. It should be about... Nope, still hot. Ow, that's hot. Okay, well, it's got a pretty good hold on it, so I'm just going to continue. Now, one problem you might have with this, if you go outside and stand around on a hot pavement or tar, and on a very hot day, it might just lose its seal, because when this glue heats up, of course, that's when it it's all liquidy and stuff. So that one's kind of lumpy, but I think it'll be alright for now. All this freaking glue just gets everywhere. It's quite annoying. Give me a minute. Okay, continue with what I was doing. It's actually quite dry, or cooled off now, so got a pretty solid hold. Just touch up in spots on this shoe before I move to the next. Okay, tip: don't shop at Walmart if you can help it. Now, if you're going to get a glue gun, either pay a little bit more if you do shop at Walmart, or go to a hobby store like Hobby Lobby or whatever you have where you are. But yeah, that just looks lovely. See? That does not look that great, but it just might hold a bit. Alright, let's work on this other shoe. This one doesn't seem that bad. I mean, of course, you know, it does that, but there's not as much extensive damage to it. Another thing I realized, if you push it up to the crack, or like into the hole, it'll fill the hole deeper. So it's not just a surface seal. It'll actually get up in there and, you know, seal it pretty good. So, just a little suggestion there. Now, if you can help it, you want to use the original tread that comes with it. Now, if it falls off, you can't help that. But if it falls off, you notice it, you can keep it. That's good, because that's less glue you have to use. So, I think that should be about it. So, yeah, don't do that. Don't lay your shoe face down on your table, because you get glue on the table when it cools. So, if you have a lot of extensive damage and you set it down, then it's just going to stick to your table, and you don't want to walk with part of your table on your shoe. I don't know, you can pull it off. Hot glue is not that strong. That's why they only use it in arts and crafts, really. But I think that should be about it. Just touch up a little spots here and there. Yeah, don't touch it while it's still hot, because it'll stick to your finger. And it is quite hot. See? Just can't break that habit. You have to lay a shoe flat on its sole. But alright, that should be about it. I'm going to try to do the insides. Not sure if I can catch that on camera. Oh my god. Let me see if you can see this. This is the first time I've actually seen it, but yeah, you can see all the way through. That's the extensive damage inside my shoe. I'm not sure if I can fix that completely, but that would explain why my socks are getting wet. I'm going to try to fix it. Not sure if you can see that, but yeah, this one's just as bad. So, alright, let me see if I can fix this. I'm going to have to adjust the camera here, see if I can catch it. So I come up with a plan on how to fix the inside of my shoes, which I showed you earlier. You know, they're quite messed up. Not sure if you can see that. Alright, yeah. I tried to fill up with hot glue, but it's going to take at least 5-6 sticks, and it's not worth it. So, I got cardboard. It's cheap, inexpensive, usually free because you got it laying around your house anyways. I mean, any cardboard would work. You know, a box is off a 12-pack of soda, or, you know, whatever. So, what I'm going to try to do is just smother this in hot glue and set it inside. Now what you want to do is, if you do what I'm doing is as bad as my shoes, take your sole, or your insert, sorry. As you can see, mine's really tore up, but I did a pretty decent job tracing it. Yeah, just trace it around the side of what you need to fix. Try not to touch the side of it, because then you'll have glue all inside your shoe where you don't want it. So, alright. Press it down really good. Actually, I think I had a piece of cardboard on backwards, but flipped over the wrong way. But it should work. Probably gonna feel kind of funny when you walk with it, though. Alright. Got glue all inside my shoes now. Don't want them to get dirty. Sure, the sole's falling apart, but I want it to look nice and clean. Alright, there's one shoe. Set that off to the side. Grab my other shoe. Rest of my cardboard. And the other sole. Alright, so since part of my sole is missing, I'm just going to guesstimate here on the back side. So just trace it. Alright. It's my cut line. By the way, you like my pink scissors? They're for breast cancer awareness. So, yeah, we support that. It's bad to get, and I wouldn't wish it upon anyone, so that's why my scissors are pink. Now, make sure it fits first. You don't want to get too ahead of yourself and not fit and stuck in there. Alright, well, just smother it in glue. Get good around the edge so it's not flapping up and gets caught on your sock or anything. Anyone recognize what that is? You should. Okay, enough joking around. Let's get back to the fixing on my shoe. Okay, so there's that. I have repaired my shoes the cheap way. I already had the glue gun, I already had the cardboard, so to me it was free. You'll probably have the same materials at home. Alright, I'll finish letting it dry and try them out later. The ground is still wet outside because it's been raining, so I'll see how they do. Okay, just came in from outside. Perfectly fine. It's dry on the inside. Cardboard's not even wet, so it's watertight. Nothing fell off, no damage, so it's durable. It looks like crap, but what are you gonna do? It only requires a few things: hot glue gun with hot glue stick, cardboard. Most people have it lying around anyways. Pen, pencil, marker. Everyone has those. And a pair of scissors. You don't have to choose pink, but that's all I got. If you ain't got a pair, you should probably get some anyway. It costs you like $15, $20 at the very most if you have none of this stuff at home. But if you do, it's free. So that's about it. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. That's it. Thanks. Goodbye.